Did you know that the creators of Cobra Kai have been talking a lot about creating spin-off shows? They kind of consider to be their Marvel karate universe where there's infinite possibilities and infinite spin-offs they can do. They call it their Miyagi-verse. So we might be getting some really cool spin-offs in the future. So I just watched episode 11. Very excited to see where these final 5 episodes are going to be headed. I do not know what is in store. I know things were leaked on the internet through TikTok and some other means, but I didn't see a whole lot, which is good. I'm glad nothing got spoiled for me. I know some things did get spoiled for others. I like how we're starting this episode off with everyone is just taking a step back from everything. At the end of part 2, which is one of the craziest endings to a show I've seen in a very long time. Not what I was expecting, not what I thought they were going to be doing to end, leave it on a cliffhanger for part 3. But now everyone's kind of just taking a step back, reevaluating, is this worth it? Is this tournament worth it? Is karate worth it? So I do like it. Even Silver and Kreese are having thoughts about whether or not they want to continue on with this tournament, because Kwan's death really affected Kreese a lot, but it affected both Silver and Kreese. In a way, Kreese killed Kwan because of, it was Kreese's Unjando that did Kwan in, but a lot of regret going on right now, a lot of uncertainty in a lot of these characters. I just knew that there's a lot of ramifications that are going to be happening with Kwan's death, especially for Cobra Kai and all the students of Cobra Kai and Kreese and Kim. And it was just a really nice start to this first episode. I'm very excited to see what happens. I have some theories out there of what I'm hoping happens with people's futures, because right now people's futures are still up in the air. All the characters' futures are still there. There's still a lot within grasp. There's still a lot of things that they can achieve. College and fame and money and whatever they're going after. And it's going to be hard to say goodbye to the show. It really is. It's one of the best shows I've seen in a very long time. And as cheesy as it is, I think it's incredibly well written. It's really more for the people who grew up in the 80s, remembering all the Karate Kid movies. I like how it's still got its power, it's still got its magic, and still got its moments with just the amount of things they can do with this show. I just like what the legacy is. Like, that's kind of the big thing, I think, how this show's going to wrap up, is what kind of legacy is going to be left for Cobra Kai, for Miyagi-Do, for karate in general. Like, how are people going to view karate? Because the Sekai Taikai, it's back on, but what are they going to do differently? Like, how are they going to make sure that karate is still something that people can honor and respect? I'm sure there's going to be some crazy plot twists, some crazy things happening, so I'm all ready to go. And then really my theories, I don't have a whole lot of theories right now. I have some hopes. I really do hope that they just really give all these characters that have been so well written, so well fleshed out, just a really solid ending on all fronts. I'm hoping for a happy ending for everybody. I'm hoping that this show ends it well, ends on a good note, and doesn't kind of Game of Thrones us at the end, where it just lets us down completely, throws a wrench in it, and makes us hate the final ending, because there have been plenty of shows out there who had started super strong and then ended terribly, so I do not want this to happen with Cobra Kai. So I'm very excited to see how these last few episodes go. Really my biggest theory is, I think, based on what Kreese was talking about and just how he's feeling about everything, he actually might give himself up at the very end, stopping Silver. He may actually die. As dark as that is, after seeing what happened to Kwan, I don't think anything's out of the realm of possibility now. I think anything's possible. After you have a kid get killed, I think any of the characters could be killed as well. So we'll see. That's really the biggest thing. But my hope is that, I just hope that, honestly, I want Miguel to win the Sekai Taikai, just because I like his character more, and I think he deserves it more than Robbie does. And I think Tori should win the Sekai Taikai more than Sam. But we'll see. Those are just my hopes. So for episode 11, Into the Fire, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 Mudflaps, and remember to leave a thumbs up and drop in the comments below. What are your hopes for this final part of Cobra Kai? See you next time.